Hi everyone, it's drearydolls here, and today I'm going to be doing a review of one of the Disney line Disney Illy dolls. So the first video I made was showing my Disney Illy collection and kind of doing a review of a bunch of the dolls, and those were all from the Jakk Pacific line. And so I was at Target and I was surprised to see that they had a bunch of the actual Disney line dolls available. And the Tiana one is one of the only ones that I was ever really interested in. The other dolls are very beautiful and very cute, but one of the big differences is that these dolls do not come with a second outfit. And so I kind of had a hard time justifying spending $30 on a doll that doesn't come with a second outfit, but this doll I thought was just so beautiful, and so I thought it'd be fun to do a little review of her, even though this is from the first wave, so it's probably very old news for a lot of people, but just do a little review and also compare and contrast this doll compared to the Jakk Pacific dolls. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox her and then we will take a look. Okay, so here is the Tiana doll out of the box. She is really cute. I absolutely love her face, and obviously one of the most notable differences here in their faces is that the Disney line has the glass inset eyes, whereas the Jakk Pacific line does have those painted on eyes. These dolls also come with a really cute set of Mickey ears. All of them have different ones that match their character, and some of them are really cute. I will say with this doll, she has these kind of styled pieces in the front with obvious product in them, and it didn't even look great in the box. It looks even worse out of the box. I kind of hate when they do stuff like that. I talked about in my first video the ponytail blonde dolls having product at the end of their hair, which I do now kind of understand is for how it looks in the box, but I never really noticed that stuff and think that it looks that great, so I'm always just very surprised. And also, something I forgot to mention in that last video is these dolls are so difficult to get out of their boxes. They are so anchored in. All of them have T-ties in the back of their head that you have to cut out. It is so annoying. And also these Mickey ears were in her hair with threads. It's just a lot of stuff to cut out when I just feel like it's not necessary. I know they have their reasons for packaging the dolls the way they do, but oh my gosh, it feels very excessive sometimes. But talking about her hair, they have it in just two really cute little pigtails. It got a little bit messed up from me taking out the Mickey ears, but it wasn't too hard to fix. And then I'm probably gonna wash out the product. I love a loose hair in front of like tied up hair. I like when people, even in real life, do the little loose parts at the front, but this, I mean, look at the material, it's not great. Her outfit is really cute. She has a top that almost looks a little bit off the shoulder that says New Orleans in yellow font, and it's just very simple purple t-shirt. It does Velcro in the back, and then she has this really cute kind of skirt with a really nice pattern on it. I don't even really know how to describe it, but I do really like this article of clothing. It even has real little buttons there that are these gold pieces, and this looks like it also velcros in the back, so super cute. And then she just has some purple kind of Vans looking tennis shoes on. Another big difference here you can see with that articulation. That's something I also talked about in the other video, that they have different articulation, and I did see rumblings on Reddit that these dolls can't really sit, and I see what people are talking about now. They do the wide leg stance sit, so you can't really sit them down straight compared to the Jakk Pacific dolls, which, yes, it feels like I'm gonna snap their knees sometimes, but they can sit straight and their legs sit forward. But with these dolls, they do this very interesting thing, and I've seen people talk about why that is. It's something about how they make them, and they could easily like mess with the joint that to where it doesn't do that, but they just choose not to. but she does have this extra kind of knee articulation that is very interesting. And I don't really know how to describe it, but the dolls definitely feel different when you're holding them. I don't know if it's that they feel like different weights, but they just feel like they are maybe made out of different material. I don't really know. But just looking at their faces, you can see the clear differences with the eyes. So I can totally understand why people would be really into the Disneyland dolls, because their faces are really gorgeous with those inset eyes, and some people really, really prefer those. So I totally get that. Now let's take a quick look at her accessories. So she does have this little fuzzy jacket, and it has some faux pockets with little green buttons on them. Super cute. Has a nice collar that is sewn down, it seems, kind of at the front here. And then she has a little backpack that is yellow, and it does have these kind of faux leather straps on them, which are super cute. And it has a fake zipper here, and it does open, but just barely, not that you could actually put anything in there. And then she does have a little water bottle that has a frog making a kissy face on it with a couple of hearts. And all of these dolls used to come with, well, this line does, but I think the second series doesn't. They have these balloon type things that have a randomized like little treat in them. I actually haven't opened this yet. So there is a little collector sheet guide thing of all the different little treats you can get. So let's see which one we got. Ooh. Okay, so there she is there. So it's a little cupcake. It has little, I'm guessing these are supposed to be kind of like cookies or something, acting as little ears, and has a Minnie Mouse bow, has yellow frosting, and a white and red like cup. I don't even know what you call those for a cupcake liner, and a little plate that it sits on, which is super nice that it's kind of showing a little plate, because you can just kind of stick it somewhere, make it look nice and presentable on a table. Overall, I do think this doll is really beautiful. I do understand the complaints, especially with the sitting thing, because that is so silly looking, and these dolls don't even come with stands. None of them do. So it's like, you don't want them to sit because they look like that, but they don't even have a stand for you to display them on. So what are we doing here? So for the price of $29.99, I don't know. I find this less justifiable than the Jakk Pacific dolls. And I think that that was the sentiment I had in my first video regarding the Disney line accessory packs and fashion packs. It just feels very overpriced, and to not even get a second outfit is, I mean, especially since I've become so accustomed to that with the Jakk Pacific dolls, obviously disregarding the budget line, it just feels, I don't know. I don't know. So I probably personally would not get another one of the Disneyland dolls. Another thing I've noticed is with the Disneyland dolls, I did see a few of the other ones in the store. Let me grab the box. I think I saw, actually, I don't know if I saw any others from this line. I know I saw a lot from the second series. I saw the Elsa doll. I think there was a Ariel doll. I do quite enjoy the look of this Snow White doll. I think she's actually really, really cute, and that little apple sweater is kind of everything. But I'm not as obsessed with this line's outfits compared to the Jakk Pacific dolls. I have so many of those ones because their clothes really get to me. I feel like they're really well made, and they're really trendy and stylish and cute. I don't know, maybe it is just my bias of there only being one outfit and then just getting like a little jacket, but I just haven't been nearly as drawn to the clothes of the Disney line. Even the second series, I've seen them and I just don't find them as adorable. This is one of the only outfits that I think is really, really cute, which is why I knew that if I was going to buy one of the Disneyland dolls, it would be this Tiana doll. So I love her. I like this doll a lot. I like her clothes. I like her accessories. I like her face. I like her hair, besides the styled part, but obviously that can be dealt with. But this really doesn't influence me to want to purchase any of the other Disneyland dolls, except for maybe the boy dolls, because they don't make, or Jakk Pacific hasn't made any boy dolls. Maybe that's a yet statement, but we haven't seen that from them. And I always feel like there should be more boy dolls because a lot of lines just don't make any boy dolls besides Ken. So I love seeing boy dolls, but it's like they're the only ones making them. And so until Jakk Pacific makes them, maybe then I would buy the boy dolls from the Disney line. But in terms of the other girl dolls from the line, I think that this is where my journey with the Disney ones starts and ends. Before I forget, there was something else I forgot to mention in the last video. I would love nothing more than if these dolls, this is out of focus, but if these dolls' hands could come out. They give you these jackets with these tiny, tiny little spaces for their arms and their hands to go through, and it is so hard to get the sleeves on them sometimes. And I understand, like, these are children's toys. They're made for children. They don't want them losing these pieces. I just realized, though, she had a bracelet on. Do I know where it went? No, I don't. Hold on. So that's actually hilarious. I was just about to be like, oh, I know they're made for children and children lose accessories and stuff, so I get why they wouldn't want to take the hands off, but I don't really have a but now because I lost the tiniest bracelet on the planet. She had a little bracelet. I cut the rubber band off and I knew the bracelet looked loose. I was like, I'm gonna have to take that off her eventually. And I was right, because now it's gone. And yeah, I'll look around for it, but will I find it? That is a question that only time has the answer to. So I hope that this was enjoyable, maybe a little insightful, and let me know your thoughts and opinions. Thank you for watching. Bye. Crisis averted, but I am literally never touching this again. It's just gonna go right in there. Yep. And there we go. Oh gosh.